I retrace the sad look on your face.
Ik heb geen rockets.
Ja, dat staat het alleen.
A buckshot, writing the report.
Het is kind of funny, maar ik loop klaar er geen loot was en is een gouden RPG ineens. Ik heb een gouden pump, maar ik heb mijn tag aan jou, mijn pump aan jou gegeven.
Welke mensen, het blink.
Mag ik meer meer AR ammo als je nodig hebt? Ik weet niet.
Nee, ik heb al.
Like as this is growing up.
Waarom zie ik geen mensen?
Ik ga nooit meer seating tickets kopen voor een concert.
Wat voor tickets? Seating.
Seating tickets.
Ja, dat is echt gaar.
Ja.
Seating tickets?
Ja, dat je moet zitten. Bij een concert. Dat is gewoon kut.
Ja. Ik heb soms gehad dat ik te laat koop, dan moet ik ze kopen en dan doet het gewoon pijn.
Maar die staattickets zijn toch kankerduur volgens mij?
Ja, die zijn ook duur.
Maar het is wel echt...
Het is 30 keer beter dan gewoon als je gewoon gaat zitten. Meestal heb je nog wel soms, als je geluk hebt, heb je nog soms energieke mensen in de crowd die gaan staan dan of zo. Als je geluk hebt.
Man,
maar lekker zitten is gewoon stom.
Kom naar de cirkel.
En kijk, je hebt rockets. Ik weet niet of je nu iets aan hebt.
Ja, 2 rockets.
Kom naar mij.
Het is beter dan 0.
Tenzij ik een extra grenade launcher wil hebben. Maar
The third fret of the second string.
Kom naar mij.
Ja, ik kom naar jou.
We moeten snel 10 mensen killen. Ah nee, 7 mensen killen.
Oh, ik zie daar, er is daar iemand.
Oh,
Pink.
waar? Pink?
Ja, nee, ik weet niet hoe dat moet, maar daar iemand.
Je mouse knop.
Er stuit iemand ook een kogel.
Je scrollwiel knop.
Yo!
Nou, niet daar, maar wel die kant op. Maar...
Oké. Oh shit, ik hoor achter ons mensen.
Ja, daar is een airstrike bezig.
Volgens mij worden achter ons gesnuit.
Ja,
yes, klopt.
Oké, thanks bro.
Fuck. Help. Er zit iemand in het huis.
Er zit hier iemand.
Nice, Aaron, kan je me helpen? Je wordt gesniped.
Ik word gesniped ergens vanuit.
Thanks.
Ik heb een ding zo een check.
Oké, ja, dit hak je bodem weg.
Er schiet iemand op mij, maar ik zit binnen. Oh, kanker bro, what the fuck, waarom zijn jullie dood?
Ik ben headshot sniped.
Ik ook.
Hoe de fuck kom ik daar überhaupt?
Oh, what the fuck?
Nee, dat is GG's. Ik ga...
Nou ja zeg, dat is GG's.
Wat?
Hij gaat winnen.
Ja man.
Hij is bro.
Dat kan toch
Bro, deze guy fucking bouwt 300 fucking shit per seconde. Ik zie geen fuck wat er gebeurt.
Ja,
ik ga
elkaar missen.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Jij was waarschijnlijk dood was. Ik killed you.
Bye bye.
It's in E7. So you got this G minor. D minor.
Yo. Yo.
Bro. Ja, Koen. Oh nee, ik bedoel Jeff. Wat? Nee, bro, ik heb gewoon voor Koen.
What the fuck hoor ik man.
Fuck hoor jij?
Ik weet niet, ik hoor heel veel klinken.
Wat?
Lekker geluid, man. Bro, ik moet wel eerlijk zijn, bro.
Wat?
Ik had het fout, bro. Radiohead is wel niet gewoon mid. Het is wel gewoon top.
Je begint het te zien.
Ja,
Het is gewoon...
de riffs zijn wel beter dan ik dacht. Voordat ik like, echt
Je begint het te zien.
voordat ik heel diep in die riffs ging kijken.
Doei. Ja, het is gewoon paranoide Android.
Maar like, het ding is,
Hard.
hij is wel hard, maar like, hij gaat niet in de nummer passen of zo, toch?
Het is een riff dat ik heb bedacht voor mijn Midwest emo album, bro.
Dus wanneer heb jij een Midwest Emo album?
Die ga ik maken. Ik wil hem like deze kerstvakantie gaan maken. Het is gewoon poch.
Maar what about the band?
Bro, ik heb daar letterlijk al riffs voor. The fuck.
Bro, laat ze horen, bro. Ik weet niet waar de fuck.
Bro, oké.
Lijkt gewoon...
Maar het klinkt niet kut omdat het een andere tuning is. Maar...
Ja, boeit niet.
Het is een goede riff, bro.
Kom.
Suck a city by the ocean.
Ik dacht wel, we
Wat?
moeten like, gewoon cheesy beginnen met like, een 1-6-4-5 chord progression.
En like, wat de kanker betekent dat?
Je weet niet wat een 1-6-4-5 chord progression is?
Nee, like, wat de fuck betekent 1, 6, 4, 5? Ik heb geen fucking idee wat de fuck dat betekent.
Dat zijn like, de akkoorden in de scale. Dat, ja, dat is
Van welke skill?
gewoon van any skill. Gewoon, je pakt een skill en dan plak je gewoon like, de eerste, de zesde, de vierde en de vijfde chord. Dat is like de meest basic chord progression.
Wat is dan de eerste akkoord van de F-sharp key?
F-sharp wat?
Van F-sharp. Van wat is de key? Wat is de eerste akkoord van F-sharp?
Ja, F-sharp wat?
F-sharp. Like gewoon de noot F-sharp.
Oh, maar je hebt toch een fucking een minor en een major en een fucking pentatonic skill en dat soort skills. Wat voor F-sharp minor of wat voor F-sharp skill?
Ik bedoel F-sharp major, want ik zeg niet dat het minor is. Dus het is gewoon best wel duidelijk dat het gewoon een F-sharp major is.
Shut the fuck up, oké. Dan is de eerste akkoord toch gewoon F-sharp major?
Nee joh.
Ja.
Oké.
Ja, jij vroeg wat is de eerste akkoord?
Oké, ja, I guess. Ja, maar like, ik gebruik geen muziektheorie. Ik snap muziektheorie, ik gebruik het gewoon niet.
Boah, dat is gewoon elke motherfucker die gewoon het niet begrijpt.
Maar ik begrijp het wel. Kijk, het is letterlijk gewoon de theorie of het goed klinkt.
Ja, maar dat maakt like, songwriting makkelijker, toch? Boah,
Dat klopt, het is een tool.
Ik kom nergens, dus daarom ben ik het
Ik ga gewoon uit op gevoel. Ik denk, muziektheorie is goed. Maar het is in principe een tool en je hoeft niet per se te leren om muziek te kunnen maken. Daarnaast, als je letterlijk gewoon kijkt van welke noten goed klinken, dan gebruik je in principe al muziektheorie, I guess.
Wat?
Nou, ik bedoel, als je gewoon kijkt welke noten gaan goed naar elkaar, dan gebruik je in principe gewoon muziektheorie.
Ja, maar dat duurt fucking lang. Dat is like gewoon zonder gewoon je brein te gebruiken en te doen. Toch? Dat duurt gewoon fucking lang.
Ook nee.
Maar ik kan niks fucking schrijven zonder like, theorie te gebruiken.
Nee, je kan ook niks schrijven als je theorie gebruikt.
Jawel.
Oké. Blijkbaar, laat horen dan. Stuck a city by the ocean with God fighter fan. Oh man. Oh god, man. Tidal waves rip right through me. Ja.
Waar werk je nou eigenlijk?
Nou, ik werk nog steeds bij het distributiecentrum niet meer.
Nieuwbouw? Dat zou je toch komen?
Ja, ik werk nergens, bro. Ik ben niet aangenomen bij de kankermek. Dat ik ook niet aangenomen bij de kankermek.
Daarom, ja, true.
Alleen mijn gitaar is fucked, dus soms is dat ding een fucking glitchen. Oh nou. Holy shit, ik heb gewoon gestemd. Op gehoor.
Nou, dat was leuk.
Oké, geweldig. Het is 11 uur, dus misschien moet ik niet tering hebben gekregen.
Ja, het is wel echt gewoon fucking laat.
Ik heb nooit klachten gekregen, dus dat gaat goed.
Van wie?
Van like buren of zo.
Oké, maar dat boeit dus niet.
Nee, ik heb nooit klachten gekregen, dus.
Maar je woont toch gewoon wel in een huis? In een
Ja.
rijtjeshuis of zo?
Ja?
Ah, oké. Nou, dat
Die lift gaat gewoon hard. Nog een keer. Welke game gaat harder?
Deze game.
Welke game?
Deze game.
Welke game?
Deze.
Welke?
Deze.
Fuck jou bro, fuck jou.
Oh,
Zeg.
deze.
Ja, fuck jou.
Zo.
Gay ben.
Nee, eigenlijk niet. Heb je er ooit over
Oh.
nagedacht om gay te zijn misschien?
Ja.
Ja, ik ook.
Oké.
Maar... Dat is er niet geworden.
Ja. Probeer Take On Me te spelen.
Dit is wel echt gewoon een kut.
Welke game? Oké. Spit, fuck you.
Maar verder
Wat?
Voor me spelen,
Wat de fuck bedoel je?
Is het überhaupt like een easy nummer?
All people come.
Wat de fuck bedoel je?
It's like take on easy nummer.
Ja. Wat bedoel je? So true. Sad but true. Moet kijken hoe het op zoek naar. Ja, maar bro, dit is kanker of random tuning, bro. Hoe gaat hier?
Goed op. Ja, ah man.
Zo hè.
Wat een leuk spel.
Welke game speel je? Nee.
Ik kan het wel lekker kapitelen.
Oh wacht, oh ja, kan ook laat maar. Ja, ik dacht van, oké. Holy shit, het is gewoon Dark Souls 2. Dat is wel hard, dat is wel hard.
Dus echt Dark Souls wel.
Ik bedoel, het zijn er maar 3, dus zo erg is dat.
Wel goed.
Het is echt een slechte game, ik geloof dat het echt wel goed is, maar wel gewoon naar het minste van de 3.
Wat wordt het hoor? Ik kan het echt
Ik hoorde dat hij best goed is, maar het minste van alle 3.
Ja, maar kijk hoe langzaam mijn fucking stamina regen is.
Dat is echt kanker langzaam.
Doe de base part.
Wat?
Doe ook de base part.
Een base part.
Maar waarom zeggen deze motherfuckers cool?
Omdat ze tegenlaars zijn.
Was goed gaan zitten van nu is het echt gewoon pop.
Ja.
Maar hij zei echt gewoon net tegen mij van, ja, Muse is best wel niks, dus ik ben echt gevoeld.
Ja, nu. Vroeger waren ze cool, nu.
Half jaar
Ja, maar Muse is ook wel pop, maar like, voor de eerste 4 albums. En daarna niet. Ja. Ik denk dat iedereen dat wil.
Ja, maar waarom is het nooit gekomen? Wat is dat?
Omdat Sony. En maar Sony wil PlayStation exclusive hebben, want Sony is een dingliner. Daarnaast is het nog steeds fucking 30 fps op de fucking PS die echt fucking kanker is. Of 4 zelfs, op PS5 nu.
PS5 is 30 fps.
Ja, het is echt kanker. Ja, het is echt kanker.
Hoe is die dingen zo overhyped? Dat is gewoon zo van 30 fps.
Ja, het is echt, het is ook een hele goede game, maar like, het is fucking retarded. Er zijn like mods voor, maar like, alsnog. Nou ja, blijkbaar wel. Ja, het is echt kanker retarded.
Het is nog steeds wel een van de
Oh, maak geen kutgeluid, hè? Ja, misschien moet ik nou ook gewoon niet mijn amp settings verneukt hebben. Oké. Lucas zegt van hij wil naar Japan. Ja. Ja. Ja, 2 daarvan. I don't know. Dat is ook je eigenlijk. Nou, ik valt wel mee. Oké, nou nog geen. Holy shit.
Are you, or merely a
Ik weet niet wat haar naam is nou.
I will remain by your side. Take this.
Maar ik weet ook niet wat de naam is van
Go on and see.
Nou, dat is gewoon Firekeeper toch? Deze is ook gewoon Firekeeper. Ja.
Hoe heet de Dutch is 31?
Van like gewoon als in like gewoon ja, fucking, I don't know. Ashen, ja, like zoals als Ashen dan in Dark Souls 3 is gemaakt.
Ja, dat is het. Als de Dutch en dat
Ik weet wel wat het was. Ik weet wat het was.
volgens mij was het iets met een bed.
Was het ook niet iets van Hollow of zoiets? I don't know.
Ik dacht wat was
Oh nee, Chosen Undead. Chosen Undead.
Oh ja, de Chosen Undead, ja, dat was het.
En de Bloodborne heet je The Hunter. En in Sekiro heet je Wolf, I guess. En in Eldering is het, heet het, Hoe heet het? Tarnished. Nee, ik hoop... hij lijkt zelf wel gewoon iets doen. Bro, hij heeft letterlijk... We gingen in een museum of zo. Gewoon van scheep of zo, in Terschelling. En hij fucking zat overal fucking aan. Like, ik dacht van, Jezus Christus, ik ga... Bro, het was like een stuur of zo. En dat is gewoon, gewoon... Het is daar gewoon voor, je kan gewoon voor een foto of zo... I don't know, dat was like een stuur. What the fuck doet hij? Fucking draait het rond alsof het een fucking centrifuge is of zo. What ben je aan het doen, bro? Het ging ook gewoon door die... Hoe heet het? Speelplaat wat duidelijk gewoon voor kinderen was die max 10 zijn. Ja. Dat ook... Ja, gewoon een beetje duidelijk. Oh nee, wat erg was is dat hij zeg maar 2 biertjes op had en dan ging doen alsof hij dronken was en nee, dat ook heel irritant. Hij deed zeg maar alsof hij dronken was, ook al had hij 2 biertjes op. Nee, maar hij ging fucking obnoxious zijn en schreeuwen en shit, dat is fucking irritant. Terwijl, je bent niet dronken na 2 biertjes, gewoon verder weg. Dus hij deed gewoon alsof... Nee, echt niemand. Het is echt niet heel veel, misschien voel je een beetje... Maar je gaat niet als een retard opeens schreeuwen na fucking 2 biertjes. Dan ben je gewoon van nature al gewoon autistisch. De map van Dark Souls 2 ziet er wel gewoon wat kleurrijker uit dan. Gewoon iets van groen. Kijk. Er zitten zoveel mensen vragen naar te stellen over hoe ze Sekiro of Dark Souls kunnen. Ja, omdat ze... Hoe ontsnap ik de firing squad in Sekiro? What the fuck is this firing squad? Ik heb geen idee what the fuck de firing squad, bro. Nee, het is een Sekiro. Nee, what the fuck zijn dat wel? Ik zoek het op internet, maar ik kan het gewoon niet zien wie het is. Ik krijg al foto's van wel random shit. Huh? Oh, die bij Snake Eyes, dus die bitches die zeg maar op je schieten. Gewoon doorrennen of zo. Gewoon doorrennen, I guess. Pick me up. Oké, je had Aldrich was een Lord of Cinder, toch? Ja, toch? Ja. Ja, toch?
Als ik Dark Souls speel, doe ik sowieso al.
Ja. Zo waar. Zo hè.
Wat ben je hier op gaan?
Ik los Siltans op zwingen.
Van...
Ja. Dan ben ik eigenlijk heel veel shit door elkaar.
Ik was weer van... Ja, misschien...
Nee, doe ik niet. That always listens to me. Help me out now, slow and time. Gaat op zich wel hard. Huh?
Van best zacht.
Fuck, dat is best wel een goede melodie.
Waarom zijn wij zo shit, man? We moeten like,
Wat?
Natuurlijk altijd shit level dingen voor dit sfeer.
What the fuck bedoel je, bro? Ik ben fucking goated.
Oké, jij wel. Waar weet je, het is echt zo van goed.
Wat?
Toch?
Ja? Nou, die is gewoon niet locked.
Dat is toch niet goed. Dat is gewoon de enige dagsysteem waar het kan.
gewoon Metallica type shit, bro. Gewoon een Metallica riff bedacht net zojuist.
Oké, laat horen.
Nee. Het is gewoon een Metallica type riff, bro. Dat bedoel ik. Gewoon letterlijk wel. Het is gewoon Metallica type riff, wat bedoel je? Ja, toch. Ik probeer dit nummer niet eens te spelen. Dit nummer, ik hoor het niet eens. Ja. Jouw Emma kutgeluiden.
Als je daar gewoon over nadenkt, hoe kort wij spelen, zijn we eigenlijk
Kijk eens. Ik kon eigenlijk beter zijn. Dat is niet eens waar. Ik heb gewoon heel lang gestopt ertussendoor. Het is gewoon letterlijk waar, wat bedoel je? Wat? Ja, ik geef ze wel gelijk. Ik veel. I don't know, bro. Holy shit, dat is echt een coole riff. Kanker. En die heb ik verneukt. Ja. kan maken naar een akkoord. Dat zou echt hard gaan. Fucking hard. Fuck, wat doe jij, bro? Ja, ik geloof ik niks. Fuck, wat doe je? Maar het is wel de waarheid. Jawel. Welke shit? Welke song? Welke? Bro, ja, welke? Oh, oké. Ja, bro. Bro, die ene die gewoon off-key was, gewoon. Bro, welke? Ja. Nee, je hoort gewoon dat het goed ging. Jawel. Het was letterlijk off-key. Het was letterlijk off-key, het klonk niet goed. De akkoorden klopten letterlijk niet met elkaar. Het klonk echt kut. Nee, het klonk gewoon kut. Ja, daarom klinkt het kut. I know. Welke? Fuck, ik moet echt lang gaan douchen trouwens, maar what the fuck. Remember the Fallen komt naar Capella aan IJssel, what the fuck. Remember the Fallen. I don't know. Bro, fuck jou. I know. Koude hard. Wat te doen? Een beetje gegript in net. brengt een negatieve invloed. Je brengt een negatieve invloed. Maar we hebben een game. Ja, zelf verzonnen. Ja. Ja. Tidal wave, lit like a movie. Bum, 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 going insane. Pick me up now. Doe het. Ja. Wat? Fuck. Tidal waves flit my dome. Always. Off me all the small things. Drooping, drooping, down. Fuck yeah.
Is that a here to see?
Ja. Bro, fuck jou. Echt serieus? En, zacht. Hij bent zacht.
Dus 2 bossen zijn we achter.
Hoezo? Eén bos. Fucking Karot. Zo. Like Mashandra. Mashandra zijn. Ja. Mashandra 2 of zo.
Je kan gewoon niet meer naar één bos. Ik ben nu
Bama. Onzinnig. Wendelen. What the fuck bedoel je? Dat is... Oké, en dan niet, oké. En dan niet, gewoon... Dragon Rider. Bosdogs 2. Dark Lurker. Noem één bos uit Elmering. Zo had je Elmering, super zielig. Opbouwen.
noem 1 bos uit Wharf.
Ja. Ik doe het uitgedachte. Fuck. Ja, dat is hem. Dat is hem gewoon. Wat is wat? Plug in, baby. Weet ik veel. Fuck it, ik ga terug naar helemaal. Gaat gewoon hard. Nani. Nani desu ka?
Ja, Nani.
Baby's got the bounce. Oh no. Yeah. Do 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 do.
Er is gewoon morgen of zo.
Jawel.
Het is 12 uur.
Ja. Ja, I guess. Maar ik ben fucking volwassen. Ik moet zelf fucking bepalen wat ik ga doen, bro.
Jammer, bedtijd.
Tijd om zelf maar te plegen. Bro, wat nou als ik gewoon van gewoon de Eiffeltoren spring en dan ga ik gewoon toch. Nou ja, ligt eraan. Hoezo? Fucking pussy. Ja, dat is best wel cool toch? A, B, C, D, E, F. Ja. Like, die guy is goed een gitaar spelen, maar to be fair, ik luister eigenlijk gewoon niet naar hem. Like, boeit me. Like, het is niet zo heel cool om eigenlijk het naar te luisteren ofzo. Like, het is cool dat hij het kan ofzo, maar like, om naar te luisteren is het gewoon. I don't know.
Maar ik vind de riffs wel gewoon sick. Ik denk dat de meerderheid het weet.
Dat was niet sick, maar zo de vocals zijn niet echt cool.
Ja, zijn
En op Olivia wel vocals hoor, wat fuck we doen op een nieuwe album. Nee, die vorder ook, ze hebben op elk album zijn vocals. Alleen, ja.
Nee, helemaal niet. Dat is wel niet.
Wel. Ze hebben echt elk album vol dus. Maar ik vind Polyphia gewoon best wel mid. Like, en Tim Henson is best wel een goede gitarist. Nou ja, no shit, maar like,
Het is fucking goed.
I don't know. Het is niet per se dat ik heel graag naar luister of zo. Ik bedoel, het moet gerespecteerd worden dat hij heel veel talent daarin heeft, maar I don't know. I don't know.
Je mag die riffs niet
Ik vind ze niet mid, ze zijn heel goed. Alleen ik luister toch liever naar, I don't know, Johnny Greenwood zijn riffs dan naar Tim Henson zijn riff. Ja. Johnny Greenwood, hè? Voor Radiohead.
Oké, tuurlijk.
Maar je zou kunnen zeggen dat Tim Henson veel meer technisch ingewikkeld is dan Johnny Greenwood, maar ja.
Ja, dat is probably waar, ja.
Maar I don't know. Ik kan niet zeg maar 10 uur lang luisteren naar Tim Henson en ik kan wel 10 uur lang luisteren naar Radiohead. Oké.
Elke politie aan de gewoon
Nee, ik zag niet meer. Ik zag gewoon, het zijn niet per se heel grappig. Zo. Ja, ik sluit niet echt naar. Het zou niet zo doen. Was just a boy, we'll call it 15 or so. After myself and I said something that was simple. The girl who's next to me, but there's self-portrait tears. Really found out that's easy conversation. I'm up for 3 more years. Bruh. What bruh?
Hello there. What? Oh yes, there's treasure in there for certain. The entrance. I saw the same design earlier, and it's. I was with
Found it hard to believe tonight. In a perfectly gathered house built before
I still have the gent's ring. I
and
do
the
hope he wasn't harmed.
and the suffocation. If I can find nothing to rub together before midnight rolls around, and after the TV flickering, it stays. Songwriting. FAC G. A, B, C, D, E, F, G.
Dat is het alfabet.
Find hard to leave tonight. And you go, you can down, from more. Stand down on the thought of the thought of feeling. And the thought of vacation. It's all the fuck do I know?
Well, I hope that
Can't
brain
have a phone.
Be careful out
Midnight rolls around.
there. Well,
This ain't a scene, yeah, it's a goddamn arms race. Wat? Fuck bro, dat is echt niet cool. Oké, I guess. Maar best. Fuck you. Fuck you, of zijn we nou? Dat is niet fuck jou, what the fuck is niet met jou? Ik heb als ik, ja, ik heb elke, zeg maar, de vier emo bands, zeg maar. Fall Out Boy, Panic! At the Disco, My Chemical Romance en Paramore heb ik allemaal live gezien.
Nog een keer.
Ik heb alle, zeg maar, emo, of ja, niet emo. Paramore, Panic! At the Disco, Fall Out Boy, My Chemical Romance, heb ik allemaal live gezien.
Nee, ik dacht, dat is niet echt.
Nee, klopt, maar like, het is like conventional. Daarnaast is emo is een abstract iets. Wat bedoel je? Maar heel veel mensen zeggen emo is alleen de post-hardcore scene. Ja. Nee. Ja, dat is de fucking grap wel. Nee, dat is gewoon een grap. Boeiend, dat is een fuck. Ik geef letterlijk geen fuck, like, gewoon niemand geeft een fuck. Like, bro, het is een fucking naam voor een genre.
Ik zie daar wel als like gewoon fucking lokale guys Antonio
Anthony Fantano.
en ja, ik zie er wel gewoon like hem zijn.
Nee. Ja, ik bedoel ook dat Anthony Fantano wel een toffe kid is. Nee.
Maar gewoon niet van deze muziek shit
Nee, in principe, like, er zijn... Anthony Fantano is gewoon een persoon en hij uit zijn mening en vaak ben ik het eens met zijn mening en vaak ben ik het heel vaak juist niet eens met zijn mening, voornamelijk als het om fucking slowdive gaat. Dan ben ik het niet eens met hem. Maar het is like, gewoon een music critic, like, in principe hij zegt gewoon zijn mening of zo, mensen vinden het cool of niet cool. En hij geeft in principe gewoon een review, dus eigenlijk zou je het meer kunnen zien als gewoon een guy die zegt van oké, vind je deze band leuk of zo, dus vind je dat dan ook leuk of zo. Like, daarvoor is hij of zo. Like, hij is niet, er zijn heel veel mensen die cringe zijn, die gewoon gaan zeggen van ik luister alleen wat Anthony Fantano een fucking 7 hoger heeft gerate of zo, dat is fucking cringe.
Maar mensen zoals Lucas.
Ja, Lucas kijkt geen Anthony Fantano, bro.
Stel dat gewoon
Als Lucas Anthony Fantano zou ontdekken, zou ik echt zo, dan zou hij het meest irritante teringleier ooit worden, ik ben 100%. Als hij achter... Wat? Wacht, ik weet 100%, hij gaat in 2 maanden of euro gaat hij erachter komen wie Anthony Fantano is. En ik ga nu in een private channel ga ik dat zeggen van... Gewoon verborgen private channel ga ik dat zeggen en dan als hij uiteindelijk hem op face op gaat brengen, ga ik die erbij halen. Kan ik deze... Wat?
Hoe zie je dit?
Wat? De fuck is dit? Ja, maar je zit gewoon in een ton die gebroken is of zo. En dan zit je gewoon op de hitbox zo of zo. Of van die guy. Maar kan gewoon. What the fuck? Ik zie het ook echt in heel low quality. Dus. Je liep gewoon opeens fucking boom. Ik heb geen geluid of iets. Ik zie het gewoon heel low quality. Zie ik op fucking rood worden. En ik denk, what the fuck gebeurt er? Bro. Kijk, ik ga een kanaal maken. Privé kanaal. I don't know. Hij gaat het 100% ooit vinden. Dat weet ik. Ik geloof dat niemand deze channel kan zien. I know. Ik heb het in mijn eigen cool game dus. Want in principe Lucas heeft gewoon totaal geen idee van muziek. En het is oké om even per se uit te gaan. Dan gaat hij elke keer, als je discussieert over muziek, gaat hij altijd zeggen, ja, maar Anthony Fantano heeft dit gezegd en Anthony Fantano heeft 1000 shit geluisterd, dus zijn mening is objectief de waarheid. En dat gaat hij altijd opbrengen en dat gaat zo tering irritant worden.
Dat zag je nu ook een beetje eigenlijk.
Ja, nu is het gewoon, het is bekend, daarom is het goed. Like the fuck. Maar als hierop gaat aankomen dat, want Anthony Fantano is een enorme Death Grips fan, dat hij dan opeens Death Grips leuk gaat vinden, dat zou dan wel grappig zijn. Ja, maar ja, no shit. Maar het is gewoon als je iemand een casual muziekluisteraar opeens Death Grips of Swans gaat horen, ja, no shit dat hij het kut gaat vinden. Als je opeens fucking, I don't know, Sam opeens black metal gaat laten luisteren of zo. Ja, dan gaat hij waarschijnlijk Sam of zo. Als je hem black metal gaat luisteren, gaat hij het heel waarschijnlijk ook kut vinden. Sam, gewoon, Sam denk ik dat ook wel. Maar ik ga trouwens wel... Wat? What the fuck? Zo. Ah, weet ik veel. Ik ga douchen daar, dus ik ga weg. Ja. Oké. You.
Normally, people keep a safe distance when they see. I'm called Luke, from the land of Mira to the far east.
Well, we got something really
And so I
cool for the
came to
channel
play.
today.
What
We
a
got
strange
Brandon Aker here
place.
back,
Hey, guys.
our friendly neighborhood stringed instrument historian. For this video, we're going to go through the history of the guitar, where the guitar came from, and how we got to what we know and love today.
7 checkpoints along the way of the history of the guitar, starting in the 15th century. Snapshots through time towards the evolution to the guitar.
And we get to play all of them as well.
And we're going to jam on all of them. No stairway.
Awesome. Oh man. As far back as we can go, where did the guitar come from?
The guitar is a member of the lute family. The oldest member of the lute family comes from 5,000 years ago in Mesopotamia. There's this instrument called the tanbur, still played today. Around 3000 BCE, they discovered this instrument called the tanbur. And there's actually tons of instruments from ancient civilizations like in Central Asia, in Egypt, and in Mesopotamia, where they were playing these lute-like instruments. You can see them in sculptures and paintings and artwork. That brings us to actually ask the question,
What is a guitar?
yeah, what's a guitar and which one of these instruments eventually turns into the guitar? Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to solve that one today. For the sake of this video, it's important that there are many instruments, like lyres, which are harp-like instruments, as well as tanburs, kitaras. The first thing we can call a guitar doesn't come around until around 1500.
And where does that name even come from?
There's a lot of theories about that. There's an instrument called a tar, for example, and I think tar actually just means string. Kartar, I think, isn't it, or something like that? And kar is 4, and tar is strings. It's like a 4-string instrument. Depending on the number of strings, the instruments come from the chordophone family. And when you give something a name like chordophones, what's a chordophone? Yeah. Chord is Greek for string, and phonos is Greek for sound. String instruments that make sounds.
Yeah.
Chordophone.
Boxes with strings on them.
Yeah. Yeah. I have picked an instrument today to start with, which I think is the one that we can say, this one for sure, at least gets us a little halfway to the top.
And which one is that?
The Arabic oud, this beautiful instrument. Got a teardrop shape, a big bold back with individual strips of wood we call ribs. Heat it up and bend. That's how you get the wood. Short neck, cool bent back.
Serious angle there.
Yeah, each string is double. There are 11 strings.
What year?
So I don't know the exact year that this was invented, though.
Yeah, I imagine you don't have the patent. But like
That's right.
generally, yeah.
This instrument has gone back in time for thousands of years. It comes from the very ancient instrument called a barbat. The first iterations only had 4 strings, and over time they added more and more until they end up with 11. Sometimes I think it's still really popular today, yeah, especially in places like Turkey and the Middle East and North Africa. The reason I'm starting with this one is because historically we know how this was brought to Europe and the chain of events that occurred that led to the guitar.
This is the great grandparent maybe.
Yeah,
Totally.
guitar. It is pretty much played like a guitar. They used to play with a plucker.
Oh, I was wondering what that is.
Yeah, this is made of plastic, but traditionally it's a plucker like wood or even like an eagle's quill. You open your hand and you put your pinky around it, and then you hold it between these 2 fingers, just like that. Use a lot of wrist to really dig into the string to get a good resonant tone. So the tuning is C, F, A, B, G, C.
Okay. There's a little bit of that I recognize.
Totally.
Yeah.
Because it's tuned in fourths, with 1 major third. F to A is a major third, everything else is a fourth. That's a guitar, right? The thing that really drove me to be infatuated with this thing is the fact that it has no frets.
Yeah.
The reason that this instrument needs to be fretless is because Arabic music especially uses scales called maqams. Those scales have notes in them that don't exist in the Western scale. They're in between our 12-tone Western system of semitones. Without frets, that means you can get all those spicy in-between notes.
The octave split into 12 semitones. Was that the average?
In the West, it was.
Yeah, it was at that time?
This classification of the church modes that we've heard about in music theory, for example, is basically a way of breaking the octave into 12 even steps. So in the West, that's a very old idea, and that's how music has worked since. In the East, it kind of took a different path. There's these cool notes I learned about called half flats. We have like A sharp, B. They have A, B flat, and there's a B half flat in between. Here's an A. That's about a B flat, a Western B flat, semitone. Here's a half flat. Apparently what region you come from changes how flat that half flat is. It's hard for me to learn, well, how flat is it if it's just kind of in the middle? So that's one of the biggest challenges. I've got just enough so we can at least hear the sound of the instrument.
Awesome. Yeah, that's the music you would have been hearing at that time.
Yeah,
You could really see how the fretless is absolutely necessary for that.
Totally. Those little ornaments, the sliding thing is so cool.
But we can see where the guitar is starting to form. Can I play it?
Yes, you can play it.
All right, thanks. I'll be careful.
Wrap your pinky around it. Okay, and now just grip it between your thumb and index finger. So your thumb is there, and then you can wrap your arm around and really all wrist on.
I love that it's got this.
Yeah, the low C is cool. Going right for the thirds. Wow, that's brave.
Yeah.
This is mainly a melodic instrument. Without the frets, it really is hard to play chords in tune.
Yeah.
So you don't have to worry so much about that. It mainly plays melodies.
So not so much.
You can do that, but it's very advanced.
It's a little, yeah, it's a little tough. There's also no markers to where the notes would be.
You use your ear.
Yeah.
Ear plus muscle memory.
This pick is really, because it's so close to what I'm used to.
Yeah.
But it's really.
It took me a minute too. Nice.
I loved that what you were doing
thanks.
earlier.
We're so used to doing maybe like a little trill, like a little
Yeah,
But the fact that you can do all those little slidey things are,
Yeah.
it's just really characteristic of the music.
Yeah. Where are you plucking? Like right here? Right here?
I
Or
think
am
over
the
this,
place?
this.
Oh, yeah, close. Something like that. Having 6 pairs of strings, almost, it makes me want to just go right to the chords and tunes. I know, like, here's me, everybody.
Yeah. Right. It's different pieces of wood for each millimeter around the entire thing.
It might be here as well. It kind of does look similar to the fretboard that I'm used to,
Yeah.
but so microphone.
In the inside, the label is great.
Oh, and it comes with his picture on it,
Yeah,
too?
yeah.
And his email. we got something.
You can hear the king speak. You might hear some gossip, and so actually lute players were often spies.
Whoa.
So don't tell me any of your secrets.
It's hilarious that there was a job to serenade the king to sleep.
Isn't that great?
I guess we do that now. I often have my phone and I'll put on some music if I'm going to sleep. I guess if you were rich enough at the time, you would hire someone to do that for you. What a weird position.
It is a very delicate, soft sound, but rather than thinking of it as a defect, it has a charm.
Because I would think that these instruments at the time would be made to be louder because, of course, this is way before amplification. But this is playing at about.
If the instrument's too loud, it overpowers the voice. So I can speak to you, and while I'm playing, or sing, and the lute never overpowers me, which means it's a perfect delicate. Beautiful. The piece that I played, the La Comète Pavane, how I played it was just first level. Any lute player worth their weight wouldn't just play that. On the repeat, they would add what are called revisions. Here's the simple version. Again, already complicated, 4 voices, but with revisions. Improvises on the spot. And any lute player at the time would have been an amazing improviser. Another good riff I like is the ending. That can be common.
What was being a full-time musician at this point like?
Probably the best position that I know of that you could get was at courts. Because if your patron is you're well, and that's essentially what you do. This is later, but Doc, for example, just had a very common job. He was music director at a church, and so every week he had to write more music for the church.
So all the strings so far would be animal. As you saw, when you were having trouble with those thirds, you could take that same animal string, wrap it around the fretboard, well, like fingerboard, and make it a fretboard. Yeah.
We fixed the pitches. And by the way, there are some ancient instruments, like the convoy that I mentioned, that one 3100.
That one had frets?
That one had frets. So the idea of frets wasn't a new invention for the Europeans. It fit in with it. Here we have gut frets. These are root guts that I've tied around myself.
Yeah. Also, this headstock is just really cool.
From the oud, remember, I mean, this is almost the same thing. We have the teardrop shape. Now we get this beautiful decoration called a rose. We still have the bowl back, and we still have the cool bent back peg box. Yeah. Those geared tuners didn't come around to, I think, something like 1820. Yeah. So friction pegs near the deal. And by the way, they're fine. If you have a good set of them, they work well, but they can't microphase as easily as
For people unaware, friction is just held there by friction, of course.
Yeah, you push and turn, and that's what keeps the string. I mean, violins, that's what they still do today, right? Because they held a pick like this, and they would strum down and up. Down is strong, up is weak, right? That's kind of natural. Actually, rather than just a little bit. While right.
Yeah. I mean, that's telling too that works.
Right.
We're getting towards the guitar.
Well, I'm not sure if that works.
It worked in me.
They want to preserve this strong, weak idea, but still use the fingers. So they use the thumb for down, and they use the index finger on the way up. Strong, weak, strong, weak. You get this fast way of playing down and up to play those divisions. So it's actually pretty fast. While you're playing fast, you still get strong, weak, strong, weak, strong, weak, strong, weak, which is very musical and perfect for the music of the time. That's the basics of the Renaissance theme.
Yeah, can you give it a try?
Oh yeah.
I haven't prepared anything.
You haven't read your treatises?
No, I don't have any. This feels like a guitar. Oh no, I'm so close.
Forget about this.
Yeah,
you have a guitar.
Oh, okay, all right.
It's just down the whole step. So that's a B flat major chord instead of a C major chord. Nice.
Melancholy. It would be down with the thumb and then up with...
Correct. The instrument's going to be more horizontal to the ground, and you come like this, and your thumb is underneath your index finger. Down with the thumb, up with the index finger.
But it's underneath it.
Correct.
Ooh.
All the paintings show them playing in this position.
Jeez. Yeah, that's really tough.
Yeah.
That's so different.
Yeah.
I probably won't have time to nail that now. And this goes down to...
That's a low D. So imagine you take a standard guitar and you tune it down a whole step to D.
Yeah.
That's what that is.
Ooh, whoa. Yeah, whoa. Like, it can sound so pretty, it also sounds so
Nice.
awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whoa. It's very guitar-like.
Yeah.
I mean, bar chords. My muscle memory works.
Oh, we moved the fret there.
Oh, oops.
Danger.
Oh, I can't move my frets. That's different.
This might seem like a disadvantage. This is a huge advantage for these instruments, having movable frets. So we can basically raise or lower different notes of that 12-tone system to be more fine-tuned more than a guitar with fixed frets.
That's a big part of the guitar that I learned through getting so frustrated with it while recording.
Yeah.
Is that guitars are just by their nature
They're equally out of tempo.
Yeah, they're equally out of equal temperament. I remember recording and just thinking, my guitar is broken. Not every single fret on the fretboard is in tune. I gotta bring it into a shop. No, that's just what guitars are.
The whole point is that you can play in every single key. You can play in C sharp minor and then go to E flat major, and all of those will sound good. The only way temperaments work is if you make some keys sound good and some keys sound good. Some chords sound great, beautiful, and some chords are very extra distinct. So you're favoring certain chords. And then actually, in the end, if you're sticking to one key, much sweeter, especially major thirds are the big ones. Major thirds and equal temperament.
Sharp. With the musical frets, you're able to bring it to different temperaments. I often tune my guitars while recording a little bit differently so that they work together.
Your first try of every single instrument I've ever shown you.
Yeah.
Even classical guitarists who have a doctorate, they go to pick up a lute and they try to play one melody. And you always do the hardest thing and nail it.
Well, I don't know if I nail it.
There we go.
It feels like I have a regular 6-string guitar where every string is doubled to like a 12 and then another string on top.
Yes.
And it's in a different key.
Yes. The next instrument comes around. This is lute-like. It has double strings, friction pegs, nut frets, but now we've lost the teardrop shape. We've got an hourglass, which is reminiscent of the guitar, right? We have a flat back, like a guitar. Straight headstock, not the bent back. We have made it to our first ever guitar.
All right.
So this is the Renaissance guitar.
Is this when they started using the word guitar as well?
Yeah,
This is 1500s.
Yes.
We have the first guitar.
correct. And the tuning, my dog has fleas. G, C, E, A. It's a ukulele. That's where the ukulele tuning comes from. G, C, E, A. And the Portuguese in 1550 brought this to Hawaii, and they later turned it into a ukulele.
Right on.
This instrument was really popular for strumming. Much easier to manage chords, as any ukulele would know.
We went from very nearly having the guitar's tuning
Right.
to changing it and then coming back to it later.
I think the reason that this one kind of got demoted in terms of the number of strings is because we have less strings. It's easier to form chords. With only one finger down, I can play a C major chord. Pretty easy. And they thought the same thing. Some people even criticize this instrument as being too simple to play chords, but it's great for chords. So very easy to strum, very easy to play songs and then self-accompany. You could sing over that very easily. But they kept the chanterelle, they kept the double stringing, and they also developed a small solo repertoire for it. And there's a lot of beautiful pieces, especially from France.
If you grew up in the mid-2000s like I did, then you probably remember the absolute chokehold that Guitar Hero and Rock Band once had on our society. I don't know if it was just because this box became the default Christmas present for most children in 2007, but Guitar Hero 3 was the first video game to ever pass $1 billion in sales. Roughly the equivalent of 500 wireless controllers. But that means that in the span of less than 3 years, Guitar Hero went from not existing at all to becoming one of the most financially successful video game series ever made. In 2008, both Guitar Hero World Tour and Rock Band 2 came out. These games added other instruments into the mix, like a microphone that turned your living room into a karaoke bar, and drums that turned your downstairs neighbors into people considering arson. Together, these games sold over 6 million copies. And with endless possibilities for expansion, it seemed like these two franchises would be staples of the video game industry for years, if not decades to come. So what the hell happened? I guess in a perfect world, you would have just had to buy one game that you could continue to expand your library of songs on through reasonably priced DLC. Unfortunately, that is not the world that we were living in. Instead, Activision and EA chose to release full-priced games, continue to expand your library of songs on through reasonably priced DLC. Unfortunately, that is not the world that we were living in. Instead, Activision and EA chose to release full-priced games once a year, every couple of months. Games that cost $60 American and sometimes only featured songs from one band. All of these games came out within 2 years of each other. It was like they were determined to oversaturate their own market as quickly as possible, and most fans just couldn't keep up. Look, I was 15 in 2009. I didn't have $300 to spend every year so I could pretend to play the guitar. I had $3 to spend every year, and I used it to buy iced tea from 7-Eleven. These companies were led by people who expected to keep making $1 billion every time they put out a game, not considering the fact that most of those sales numbers came from the overpriced instruments that you only needed to buy once. We just wanted more songs, man. I don't need a different fake guitar. But despite now being dead and buried for the better part of a decade, there's been a little bit of a nostalgia-driven resurgence for Guitar Hero lately. There's a pretty dedicated online community that plays their own modded version of the game. The controllers are still just as expensive as they ever were, although that's more of a supply and demand issue. And when I went to a barcade a couple months ago for my friend, driven resurgence for Guitar Hero lately. There's a pretty dedicated online community that plays their own modded version of the game. The controllers are still just as expensive as they ever were, although that's more of a supply and demand issue. And when I went to a barcade a couple months ago for my friend's birthday, it was one of the only games that you have to wait in line for. That's right, Guitar Hero fever is back, baby. And you might want to call a doctor because I'm showing symptoms. I've got night sweats, heartburn. Sometimes when I get up too fast, I get kind of dizzy. So yeah, maybe the night of my aforementioned friend's aforementioned birthday party, I did go home and drunkenly buy Guitar Hero 3, a guitar for the Wii, and an adapter for PC. But as you've seen from the title, that's not my end goal here. I have a theory that if I spend enough time playing this guitar, I'll get better at this guitar. How? I don't know. I haven't made the video yet. Get off my ass.
I've been playing the guitar for a little over 10 years now, which sounds impressive, as long as you don't ask me to play an E minor chord.
I don't know what that means.
Or a pentatonic scale.
I don't know what that means.
Or to point to a guitar.
Is it this one? No, that's a lame.
Starting out, there were a lot of things I skipped that I probably shouldn't have. I didn't take lessons, I didn't learn scales, I certainly didn't learn music theory. What do I look like, a nerd to you? Don't answer that. I would just look up tabs for songs that I wanted to learn and then just keep practicing until I could play them. Tabs are great because they're like sheet music for idiots. Like, I have no idea what this note is, much less where to find it on the guitar. But if you just tell me which string to play and where to put my finger, it's pretty hard to mess that up. Most of the songs I learned starting out were just like simple arpeggios. Really, you can do a lot on the guitar just by playing 3 strings at a time and barely moving your hands. Then I got really into trying to learn guitar solos for a while, but like simple ones I could actually wrap my head around. I can never really do that part. What's cool about learning a guitar solo though is that they tend to use like every note that works in whatever key the song is in. So once you memorize that, you kind of know where all the notes are that work with the song, and then you can just play whatever you want. Like, get a little silly, man. There's no rules here. There are still laws, and you will be punished if you break them, but there's no rules to playing the guitar. So just have fun. All I ever wanted to do on the guitar was learn how to write my own music. I enjoyed learning other songs, but mostly I was kind of just using those as a gateway to understanding how the guitar works. So as soon as I felt comfortable enough to start like writing my own stuff, which to be clear was all very simplistic, I stopped trying to learn things. And looking back on it, that was definitely a mistake. I think that has ultimately held me back from continuing to improve on a trajectory that would have been more satisfying for me. Instead of grinding through some of the more tedious foundational building blocks you're supposed to start with, I'd be like, yeah, but what if I just smack the guitar? That's kind of cool, right? And I had so many little epiphanies early on, and then I sort of just plateaued for a long time because I stopped trying to challenge myself. So all of that being said, why do I think that Guitar Hero could help me get better at the actual guitar if it only has 5 buttons and is made of plastic? Well, number one, timing. Even if you're playing something simple and repetitive, the game will get mad at you for playing off beat, so I think it could help developing more of an internal metronome. And number 2 is dexterity, which I don't have nearly enough of in my left hand. And if I ever want to be really good at the guitar, I have to be able to move my fingers real fast. That's just part of it. One of the big detours I took early on in my guitar journey, before I ever got that proficient with using my left hand, was learning how to tap with my right hand. I would just do this shit all the time. Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm not playing music. I'm just blowing off steam. Now, if I'm being honest, one of the main reasons I've even learned how to do this in the first place was because I thought it would look cool. The most important factor when learning how to play an instrument. But I also realized that because I'm right-handed, it allowed me to do more with the hand that I'm actually good at doing stuff with, and take some of the onus off my left hand, which is for the most part stupid and useless. Like, if I were trying to throw a frisbee with my left hand, it's not gonna go where I want it to. But I'm supposed to be able to do all this with it? Who decided that? I just feel like so much of my time playing guitar has been spent trying to make sure that my left hand doesn't have any responsibility. Even the simplest shit I could possibly play, my instinct is to bring my right hand over to help because I'm scared of what my left hand might do if I leave him alone for 1 minute. I don't trust him. And my thinking is, on Guitar Hero, you have to use your left hand. The buttons are way too far away for me to go back and forth. So if I'm able to get really good at Guitar Hero, it will only be because my left hand did most of the work. And that's my goal with this video.
God, no one is gonna give a shit about this. The moment I opened this game up, I was hit with a tidal wave of nostalgia. The 2 different songs that play in the menu, despite there being like 75 songs in the game to choose from. The sitting there in awkward silence because you missed a note that was supposed to ring out for a really long time. And also that thing of wanting to activate star power so you can get more points, but immediately messing up because you had to move your hand to do it and it threw you off. So you're actually getting fewer points than you would have if you didn't activate star power in the first place. All these memories crashed into me like a rock. But as far as skill went, it was clear I had my work cut out for me. Gotta be honest, I kind of think I can do actually. I was wrong. So I started grinding. I played for like 11 hours the first 2 days, knocking out song after song after song. It felt so freaking cool, man. even though I almost failed most of the time. I gotta be honest, I would rather barely pass a hard song with 3 stars than waste my time doing this boring shit. Let me pull up an easy song.
Wait a minute, is this kind of like how early on I never wanted to learn how to do scales because I thought they were boring, and then I never ended up learning them at all, and that's part of the reason I'm even making this video in the first place? Am I just destined to keep repeating the same mistakes? Am I stupid?
Yes. So I would say at this point, my muscle memory is definitely starting to come back. I've gotten through most of the hard songs. As a kid, I only ever like dabbled in hard. I never tried expert. It got to a point where medium was too easy for me, but I couldn't move up to hard because in hard, they add the 5th button and then you have to move your fingers. You can't just leave them in the same place the whole time. And as soon as I moved my hand once, I would just forget where I was and it would be a total disaster and then I'd choke and cry. But I think now as an adult, having played the actual guitar for a long time, I've built up a little bit of dexterity in my left hand. I'm smarter now. I'm taller. I'm maybe like 1 inch tall. I haven't grown a lot since I was 15. Okay, that part's hard. God damn it. I fucked up as soon as I did the star power. Despite making a lot of progress the past couple weeks, it seems I have hit a wall. It took me like 400 tries to even make it through the past couple of songs, and now I just have 1 left. I think like an encore song. And I can't do it, man. I tried practicing it. I've tried slowing it down. I can't. I'm too stupid. I don't know what to do. I had reached an impasse right at the end of hard, but also near the middle of expert.
I'm gonna fail this. I just know I'm gonna fail this.
Dude, I don't think this is making me better guitar. I'm hitting the notes!
It's not me.
Here, I want to try something. So here's where I took a pretty long break from Guitar Hero 3 in favor of Clone Hero, which is a reimagining of the original game series, but anyone can add songs to it. And apart from the Xbox 360 era graphics and the Lego Star Wars-esque dialogue, both of which I do like a lot, they're very charming. Clone Hero is superior to Guitar Hero in pretty much every single way, mostly because of the amount of content people have added to it. Playing through songs on here that I never in a million years thought I would get the chance to was a life-changing experience. If they had all this emo shit on Guitar Hero back when I was 16 and extremely sad, I never would have left my room. Instead, I never left my room because I was playing Halo. Like, I cannot stress enough how much this game feels like it was tailor-made in a laboratory specifically for me. They have like every Hail the Sun song on here. That's my favorite band. They have songs from Save Us from the Archon, a band I thought like 12 people had ever listened to. They have Life is a Highway by Rascal Flatts. I thought that song only existed inside the universe of the Cars movies. Part of the reason I've barely posted videos the past couple months is because I cannot stop playing this game. I thought I'd have this video done in April, and now it's the middle of July. What the hell, man? It's so cool to me that I can go on here and pretend to play songs by The Contortionist, and Covet, and Last Dinosaurs, and Lady Gaga. I'm just kidding about that last one, by the way. I thought I would like playing Poker Face, but who did this? This is not how the song goes. You tricked me. It had been about 2 months of playing Clone Hero every single day, and I was feeling pretty good about my progress. I'd get new personal bests almost every time I played a song. I got pretty consistent with hitting these big sweeps, as long as the notes are in order. Otherwise, my brain shuts down trying to figure it out. But even though I was getting a lot better, something kept eating at me. It was like I had forgotten the whole point of making this video in the first place. Oh, I still need to finish Guitar Hero. And you guys aren't gonna believe what happened next. I finally beat the song. This shit was the bane of my existence a month and a half ago, and now I just breezed through it on my first try? What the hell? I didn't know you could get better at stuff. I've grown, guys. This is growth. I guess it wasn't the game this whole time. It was me. Maybe I should stop blaming others for my shortcomings and just try to focus on being the best version of myself I can.
I'm gonna fucking kill someone.
Okay, so maybe I still can't do that song, but that's fine. I'm clearly better at the game now. I just can't do that one thing. And it doesn't bother me that I can pass all these other songs, except for the one that I have left to finish the game. That doesn't make me mad or piss me off or whatever it is you're thinking right now. I couldn't care less.
I think the guy who wrote this song should be in jail.
No, you're right. I could care less. Which is to say that I care a lot about how it's been 2 months and I still can't do this.
At least I get to listen to this shit over and over again.
Maybe I should just give up.
All right, new tactic. Oh my God, it's working. Why didn't I do this earlier?
Oh my God, I finally did it. And all I had to do this whole time was stop trying to play it correctly and instead just mash a bunch of buttons and strum as fast as I could. I'm tricking the game into thinking
Oh wait, I've never gotten this far.
Is that it? Is that the last note? Did I do it after 2 months? I do rock! I'll be sure to remember this piece of advice when I go back to the regular guitar. When in doubt, just play whatever you want and no one will notice.
Never mind, that doesn't work. It only works in the game, I'm sorry.
All right, regular guitar update. I don't really know how to track my progress on here. With Guitar Hero, they give you a score every time, but this guy doesn't tell me shit. I think playing the game at least is putting me in more of a headspace to want to practice every day. Like, it's a constant reminder that, like, it's fun to play music, which I forget sometimes when I don't touch my guitar for 2 months. I wrote a new song, so that's probably something. The other night I was playing around and I found some chords that I liked, and then I recorded that. And then the next day, I kind of played it over and over again until I found a melody I liked, and then I put the 2 parts together and uploaded it on Instagram. And now that it's documented somewhere, I can safely forget how to play it. In fact, I already have. I feel like maybe there's a little bit more fluidity in my left hand now, but it also kind of comes and goes. I would say my biggest takeaway so far is that if nothing else, Clone Hero is a really fun way to warm up your hands before moving on to practicing the actual guitar. There's so many finger exercises and little warm-ups out there, but I'm here to say, don't bother with any of that. Just do this for 20 minutes. It's so much more fun. I've encountered another pretty big distraction that's put a slight delay on this video. I learned how to make songs on Clone Hero, and now I can't stop doing it. It's such a slow and tedious process, and it's probably the most fun I've ever had doing anything. I first decided I wanted to do one because this band called Sea in the Sky just released a new EP, and it's great. I love this band. I think they're super underrated. You should check them out. Anyway, they've got this short little instrumental song in the middle of the EP, and I thought this is the perfect first song for me to chart, to learn how to use this software. So I spent several hours doing that, and I think it turned out pretty good. I had to tweak it a bunch because I had no idea what I was doing the first time, but I'm pretty happy with how it came out. So then I tried doing another song from the EP, and this one was going great too, until I got to the guitar solo at the end. I don't know, man. I just threw a bunch of notes down. I have no idea what he's playing. And then I was like, I can't believe there's no Explosions in the Sky songs on this website. They're one of the most popular guitar-driven instrumental bands from the past 20 years. I'll do my 2 favorites. And then about 9 hours later, I realized why no one's ever charted one of these songs before. It's probably because they're all 10 minutes long. It's really hard to figure out which guitar part to focus on at any given time. And also, by the time I was done making it, it wasn't even that fun to play. There's actually a few songs on Clone Hero that weren't nearly as fun to play as I'd hoped they'd be. But then even more songs that I thought were way more fun than I expected. Perfect example of this is this band called Intervals, who I like, but I wouldn't say I love. They do have one song that I love called Fable. It's got a sax solo in it. Made me cry the first time I heard it. And I think it's cool that the bass player plays a solo anytime they play that song live. Anyway, this song is fun as hell to play on Clone Hero. This game really makes you feel like you're playing the saxophone on a plastic guitar. But what I was saying is that even the Intervals songs that I wouldn't have said I like that much are so fun to play on this game that it's making me appreciate them more and listen to them a little bit differently. And I think that was something that happened on the original Guitar Hero and Rock Band games for a lot of people. In a lot of cases, it would be the first time where you really listened in on a guitar riff rather than just the vocals, and you'd be like, oh, I've never noticed that little melody right there. Or like, oh, that's cool how they mix that up for the second verse. The bridge is the best part of Ocean Avenue, not the chorus. I would say that's one of the lasting legacies of the Guitar Hero series, is how many people it inspired to pick up the guitar, learn how to play, to just appreciate music a little bit differently. So I salute you, Guitar Hero series, for inspiring a whole bunch of young people
people to learn how to play the guitar and start a band that goes on to make absolutely no money because the music industry is in shambles. As I neared the end of my journey, it got to the point where I had just one guitar battle left. Granted, it was versus the devil himself, and turns out he's pretty good at guitar. But one battle left that I just had to make it to the end of, and the game would be over, and I could not do it. I spent hours playing this song, but no matter what I did, he would always defeat me.
Get a new trick, man.
I dropped my phone.
Now, I do kind of have an excuse for this. The attacks you deal in guitar battles are dispersed at random, and one of them does this thing where you can't play any notes until you hit the whammy bar a bunch. Not a big deal, right? Wrong. It is a big deal. Because even though during the rest of the game I have no issues using the whammy bar, for whatever reason, in this moment, the game does not register that I'm hitting it, and I lose automatically. This battle brought me to my breaking point.
He got two! He got two!
So I regret to inform you that even after spending 4 long months trying to get as good at Guitar Hero as I possibly could, I'm giving up right before the end. Is what I would say if I was a quitter, so I marched back. No, I'm sorry to even get your hopes up. I wrote that into the script hoping it might motivate me to finish the job. It did not. But then I thought, what if I set the bar a little lower?
I'm gonna try to get a perfect score on this song, so at least that I can do something that is impressive to anybody out there at all.
But I think I can get a perfect score on this song. This one's pretty simple.
Look, the stars look different. I've never seen that before. Look, the stars look different. I've never seen that before. Is that the easiest one in the game? Perhaps. But I did it on expert.
Yeah, so maybe I'm not the best at Guitar Hero and never will be. But I'm pretty good at Guitar Hero, and that's a lot more than I could say a couple months ago. So no matter what all the haters and losers out there try to say about me, I don't care, because I'm proud of myself. Unfortunately, I did lock myself in my closet.
I decided as we near the end of this video that I should do something I've been avoiding for the past 10 years. I'm gonna learn a scale. I did it. The only other thing I wanted to do at this point to prove to myself that I've improved is write one last song about my journey. Something that I felt would musically represent the highs and lows that I experienced over the course of the Guitar Hero 3 solo campaign. The bittersweet feeling that came with getting so close to the end, but still being unable to defeat the devil because he cheated.
I'm having so much fun playing this game. Suck my ass, devil. Hold on. I think I'm gonna beat the devil.
But I also knew that this video wouldn't be complete until I took everything I learned into the real world and played a show in front of a live audience. Only then will I know how far I've come.
I've been working on the song for a couple months now. I'm a little nervous to perform, but it's a song that means a lot to me, and you know, I hope you like it too. If you know it, sing along.
So last night I went to an open mic in Castleberry, Florida. I signed up, paced around nervously until it was my turn, and then I went up and played my heart out. I was so nervous beforehand about the performance and having to set up real quick. I knew I was gonna have to put my laptop on top of an empty box on top of an end table because that's what I had practiced at home. Could I have taken 10 extra seconds to connect to the Bluetooth speakers that everyone else is using? Yeah.
But you know, this way it was more intimate. You really had to be up close to enjoy it. I gotta be honest, I spent the past few weeks thinking about every possible outcome for this, and this was probably the best one. Everyone was so excited, they were clapping and singing along. I mean, it is a universally beloved song. I was a little worried they'd get mad at me because there were like actual musicians there performing real songs that they wrote. And then I just went up to do a bit for a YouTube video, but they were really nice about it. Huge shout out to Suva Kava Cafe. Everyone there is awesome. I really could not have asked for a more supportive environment in which to share my art. And I think I'll end by saying this. If I can stand in front of a room of 29 confused strangers and pretend to play Life is a Highway by Rascal Flatts in its entirety, then you can do anything. Thanks for watching, guy.
Omegle is dead. It's gone. This dude shut this site down forever. This isn't gonna, like, affect...
If you grew up in the mid... Hey guy, welcome back to the first... What the hell? Danny, you didn't even tell me you were here.
Where did you go? Danny? Hey, what the fuck?
Okay, real funny, Danny, but
Cool.
we're in the backyard now?
I was with life.
Aha! Danny. Oh. Hey, Drew.
Want to make a video?
Hey
What's
guys,
up, Greg?
Welcome back
the
to another
first and only
episode
channel on
of
YouTube,
Beggars
hosted
Can
by
Be
my
Choosers.
butt. So in case you guys didn't notice, Danny's in town.
I am in town.
He's in town. This town, specifically.
Which town is
I don't know.
Funky town.
Yeah, that's right. So Danny was actually in town already. For just some people who wanted to make a video, but we didn't really have anything to talk about until the most perfect Instagram account just fell into our lap. Thanks to there's a guy on Twitter named www.youtube. You probably saw this guy already, but his name is Hard Rock Nick.
It's Hard Rock Nick. I think the reason that this tweet went so viral is because of the captions he puts on his Instagram pictures.
Right.
It's basically just flexing to like the highest degree to try to get girls to hook up with him.
I've never seen someone fit so many brags into such a short amount of time.
Born in Las Vegas, Nevada, grew up in Manhattan Beach, California, graduated from UC Berkeley on my 12th Mercedes-Benz, which I don't know how that's a flex.
I've crashed 11 Mercedes-Benz over 12 minutes.
Houses in Irvine Cove, Del Mar, San Francisco, West Hollywood, Las Vegas.
Of course.
Of course. Dallas, Texas, and Tokyo, Japan. In case you didn't know where Tokyo was.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Usually shop at Bristol Farms, Gelson's, or Whole Foods Market. Wow, you know he's a multi-millionaire.
He shops at
Whole Foods.
They won't even let me in Whole Foods. I don't have enough money.
Average 1 Amazon package a week. That's down from 2 this time last year.
I've never heard someone use that as a flex.
Yep, I order new toilet paper on Amazon every week. It's a subscription, and it comes in the mail, so I guess you could say I'm pretty
Wipe
fucking
my butt a
rich.
lot. I'm really fucking rich. Worth a good $350 million, not counting the house. I don't know why not count the house. So pretty standard flex so far, right? Here's where the curveball kicks in. Prefer eating pussy from the back. Love, and I mean love, getting my dick sucked.
As if that needs to be said by anyone ever.
Alexa the shit out of my house. Great. San Francisco 49er fan. Doesn't fit into anything else here. Excelled at tennis and soccer in my youth and could have easily turned pro.
Easily.
Which
But
you can say because there's absolutely no way to fact check that.
Yeah, I could have easily gone pro, but instead now, at the age of 50, I'm begging for people to fuck me on Instagram.
In addition to flexing about all the things he owns, he's also very confident. I've never seen anybody as confident as this guy. Once you've dated me, it's mathematically impossible to do better than me in selecting another mate. After breakups, my exes have endured the likes of terminal brain cancer, no bullshit, suicide by lethal injection. I'm glad he didn't just say suicide. He was so specific.
Yeah, thanks for sharing the private details of this very tormented person.
Decades of psychotherapy, prison time, or in other milder examples, have become gay or settled for men who in some way or another reminded said ex of me.
Yeah, I like that that's a mild case. Is being with this guy turned somebody gay.
Yeah, it's almost like not even worth mentioning that after you say that one of your exes has killed themselves.
Yeah. Or somehow implying that somebody got brain cancer because they weren't dating. Yeah. So you're probably thinking this guy's a little bit of a creep, but I think that you'll think he's a lot more of a creep after this picture.
Yeah, here's another caption that takes an unexpected turn halfway through. Told my private chef to make protein-style cheeseburgers and hold the fries for my lunch. Okay, because my new girlfriend is 18 and still in high school.
Hashtag rich gang. You can't afford a girlfriend who's still in high school.
That was probably the worst thing about high school for me, because I'd get crushes on girls, and I couldn't date any of them because they were always dating rich 50-year-old men.
They were always dating Hard Rock Nick.
They were always dating this guy.
Yeah, the more you look at his Instagram pictures, and especially his YouTube videos, you start to realize that everything he's bragging about is not true.
He takes a lot of pictures of cars at the dealership. This one says hashtag buying. So just take a picture of it when you get home.
I don't even think this is at a Bentley dealership. This is at the Grove, which is a mall in LA. So this is one of those
just like display cars.
Yeah, that you see at the mall that he might win. Buying, and it's him behind the wheel of a Tesla, very clearly taken at a Tesla dealership, where he just asked, "Can I sit in this car really quick and take a picture?"
He also brags about his cleaning crew. This is a hilarious brag. My cleaning crew told me to pick these up from the store on the way back from the car wash. But we got some new shit.
We got some new shit now, son. Clorox Sentiva disinfecting wipes.
Hell yeah. You know how when you're rich and you have a bunch of money to pay a cleaning crew, but they make you get the supplies for them?
Hey, I know it's our job to clean your apartment, but we just realized we got there and we forgot all the cleaning supplies.
Can you buy them for us?
Just bought this beautiful house in Del Mar, California.
I've never reversed image searched something with this many.
Yeah, this is just a stock image of a nice house that he found by Googling nice house.
Reading one of these and it's just like, alright, I'm gonna screenshot that. And I bought it.
If you Google most biggest house in the world, this picture of the house comes up because it's the thumbnail of a YouTube video called World's Most Beautiful Homes. It's crazy that he owns one of the world's most beautiful homes and didn't just steal that picture off of a stock photos website. If being rich wasn't good enough, he's got a killer smile.
And by that you mean he could kill someone with this smile.
Yeah, by that I mean this is the smile someone gives you when they're about to kill you.
I want to go ahead and throw this out too. This isn't just like a weird guy we're kind of making fun of because he's insecure and lying about how much money he has. Not only is he insanely misogynistic
and dating a high schooler.
He's also a little bit basic. 10 turnoffs in a woman in order of level of turnoff-inness. Number 1, non-Caucasian.
The worst thing you could do as a woman is not be white. And he elaborates in another post that he means pure white. American-born female, not mixed with Mexican or Israeli and shit.
Yeah. Here's another turnoff from him in regards to women. Wears too much makeup. It's really hard. Any of his pictures, he's obviously wearing makeup. Holy shit, your lashes. What do you use? As with many other physical traits, the way to get my lashes on you is if I'm eating you out and they're resting on the top of your pussy lips. Well, I miss family. My parents get so pissed when I come home to visit them and my legs aren't freshly shaved. Oh, that's why he's so confident. He thinks he's The Rock. He's just like a hard version of
Hard The Rock Nick.
So Instagram is one thing. Instagram, that's but where it really gets good is YouTube channel. It's called White Trash Millionaire Rock and Roll Body.
Let's talk about why badass, good-looking rich guys don't have girlfriends, like me. Why is it that girls will date a guy that has half my wallet, half my dick, half my car?
This guy's got half my dick! Give me the other half of my dick back! Yeah. It's like the left half.
Half my sexual prowess. But they'll pass up a guy like me who's fun, good-looking, interesting, edgy, educated, and wants to be a dad.
I'm rich, I'm cool, I'm a badass motherfucker who gives no fuck.
Rock and roll bodybuilder!
I wanna be a dad.
And I wanna be a dad.
Why do they have girlfriends and why don't I? Or let's say, why doesn't another good-looking bodybuilder or a good-looking rich guy?
We don't have to say another one. We know you're just talking about yourself.
I know, yeah, that's what I was gonna say. It's like he keeps accidentally saying like me or like any other
like me.
guy. I'm not necessarily talking about me, but why won't anyone date me or
anybody?
Any other badass rich guys who want to be a dad?
Whatever it is, If you look too good and you got it going on, women are motherfucking hating cunts. They don't like to see you ball. They don't like to see you succeed.
That's one thing that women hate, is when guys are put together and look good and have a successful career.
They don't like you being confident in yourself.
How long is this video? 3 minutes long. Listing things that they don't like.
They don't like you having the upper hand.
They don't like the way that you shave your beard because it makes you look like a superhero villain.
They don't want you being desirable. Because
no woman wants a desirable man.
Women desire a man that they won't desire.
Because that's gonna make them vulnerable to you leaving their bitch ass.
It's like he maintains his composure, but every now and again that bitterness comes back, and it just seeps in. And they think they're
bitch ass that don't want to have sex with me.
Fall in some fat ass Nikes or Jordans, and you dress cool, and you ain't got a girl, homie. It's a compliment to you. It's a compliment to you. That means these bitches can't step up to your level.
No, I think that means that everything is right except your personality. Look, if you have all of these things that make you right, then it's a lot easier to narrow down the thing that's wrong.
Because there's no other thing it could be.
It's the very essence of you.
I don't take it personally. Look, I still fuck a lot.
Oh, okay, cool.
But those girls that fuck me, they're afraid of you.
Because after I fuck them, then it's time to pay them, and then they have to leave.
And the transaction is over.
Yeah.
Don't take it personally. I'm here to be your fucking rock for all you guys out there. And like I said,
what perfect timing. I'm here to be your stability.
You ever need someone really stable to lean on? Guys, don't worry, I got you.
Women are internally very jealous creatures. They're very insecure.
Their voice quiver.
Insecure.
Not confident like me.
He mentions a few times that he owns a hotel.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that just means he has a hotel room sometimes when he goes to Las Vegas.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is my actual personal motherfucking suite. In other words, nobody else sleeps in this motherfucker.
That's how hotel rooms work. They don't let anybody else come sleep in them.
Yeah, the door is locked.
Yeah.
What I also love about this room is you can pretty much, like, look at the airplanes fucking fly in.
That seems like something that Laura's 6-year-old nephew would be excited about. You'd ask them what they like about the hotel room.
You can see the planes over there.
You'd be like, do you like the bed or like the interior? And like a 6-year-old would say, I like that you can see an airplane outside the hotel room.
As you guys may know, the Hard Rock is probably the closest casino to the Las Vegas airport.
So he's saying he's staying at the Hard Rock in Las Vegas. One could only assume that he's saying that that's the hotel that he owns. He's nowhere to be found on the Wikipedia page for the Hard Rock Hotel in Casino.
Well, I mean, it's Wikipedia, so it could be wrong.
People could be deleting it because they're jealous women.
Because they're jealous women who hate to see him succeed.
Just because they're jealous bitches. Or I mean, just women and
girls, 18-year-old girls.
Yeah, another thing about 18-year-old girls is they've got dads that want to date their high school daughter.
And it pisses me off. It's like, I'm older than you, dude.
There's a CBS and a Johnny Rocket.
This whole part, he's bragging about things that you can see from the hotel room, almost like he's too afraid to show you the inside of the hotel room.
Yeah, this is the beginning of, he's yet to turn the camera around. The selling point of his hotel room is you can see the airport, the college campus, and a CVS.
Ooh, baby.
On this side.
The whole room is your bedroom. What are you talking about?
This window was just my bedroom.
I'm not gonna do a full tour of the apartment because of time, but
I love that line so much. I can't do a whole tour of the apartment because of time.
That's why I can't.
This is exactly like Dave Gundacker's character he does on Instagram, where he's like,
"Hey everybody, I'm on the back in New York, looking at the blue moon in the Empire State on the top. I can't show the moon because it's in the sky and I don't have access to the sky.
And I can't show you the bed because I don't own it.
And there's someone else sleeping in the bed. I lied about no one else being able to sleep in this room.
you can pretty much see every casino.
I mean, from my room, you can pretty much see all the better hotels.
See a lot of traffic going on. People are getting off work. People are driving in to Las Vegas.
Again, this isn't a feature of the suite. This is just how major cities work.
We're more than halfway through the video. He has not shown us the inside of the hotel room.
Celebrities, of course, fly into Vegas for the whole weekend. Even though 4th of July falls on a Thursday. That's where I get my dick sucked, ass eaten out, balls tugged on one by one.
I like how he said it was like he gained this confidence out of nowhere when he said that. Yeah, so these are all the hotels, and this is where I get my dick sucked, my ass eaten out, my balls tugged on one by one.
Custom bed right there.
What's custom about it? Maybe he just means they asked if I wanted 2 twin beds or a queen, and I customize it to be a queen.
We're just gonna take a little nap.
I can't show the rest because of time, and then at the end of the video he says, right, I guess I'm gonna take a nap.
If you guys were curious to see the rest of his hotel room, because he couldn't show you, he was at time crunch, tight schedule.
Time existed, and so he couldn't.
And just like with the other one, he spends a couple minutes pointing the camera outside.
Eventually he turns the camera around so you can see him, and it's terrifying. Ah!
My sex toys.
Any good part of a hotel room tour includes your bag of sex toys.
What do I do with this? I like to spank your tits.
I like to spank you. I will not touch you with my hands.
Ever, at all.
Ugh, no. If I want to spank you, I'm going to use a little paddle.
To spank your boobs.
I want you to look at me looking at you while I fucking get my dick sucked.
I'm so worried about how sweaty he is. He's gotta be on like PCP or something.
Yeah, he also definitely just...
Oh god, I can't believe I just did that.
Fuck, how do I get my mind off the murder I just did?
Alright guys, this is Hotel Snobbery, part 3.
This might have some of the strongest water pressure by request of any shower I've ever had. That's my custom loofah.
My custom loofah. It's just a regular loofah that I glued a stick to so that I can hold it.
It pretty much goes over every square centimeter of my body.
Gross.
The last thing I want to show you before I sign the fuck off and get my ass eaten out tonight while I get my cock sucked.
His ass eaten out while he gets his cock sucked?
By the same person at the same time?
Holy shit, that's impressive. They can unhinge their jaw like a snake or something.
And I've just been taking it all the way down. We've been fucking in this bathroom right up against the granite. Doggy, actually anal.
We've been fucking in this bathroom actually. Or doggy, or actually anal. Yeah, anal. Getting my ass eaten and dick sucked at the same time.
Of course, obviously.
Yeah.
So the last thing I want to show you guys is he did a live the other day because he's starting to get a little bit of clout.
Thank you for the love on my hat.
So we decided to do a live stream yesterday on Instagram.
To sort of clear up, any allegations. Which by denying certain allegations in this live, he actually brought to most people's attention those allegations.
Yeah, like things we hadn't heard about, and we've been researching this all day. There were things in there about like, and I never stole money from my mother, so stop saying that.
I did not steal from my mom.
Also, my favorite thing from the live, he keeps saying like, all right guys, now I'm gonna open the floor to questions. And then he'll find one hate comment and rant about it for 5 minutes. Yeah. All right, ready, any questions? Hey, I'm not fucking gay. And he'll talk about 5 minutes why he's not gay.
Yeah, my favorite response that he had was someone calling him gay, and he responded, I was not gay.
I was not gay.
Past tense.
Never in a million years was I gay back then.
Yeah, even to this day, I still wasn't gay back then.
You could ask anyone I know, and they'll tell you the same thing. I wasn't gay.
No, I was not gay.
Nor am I now. Have not been gay.
Whatever y'all reading on the internet, I've never been to jail even for 1 minute.
Oh yeah, I've never been to jail. That's another allegation that he brings up that nobody thought about him in the first place.
No, my real name is not Allie.
No, my real name is not Vanessa. Please stop saying my name's Vanessa.
Everything he's listed so far, he's brought to our attention.
Nobody thought that.
I cheated on my wife. I hit my wife.
I'd love to see him in like a police interrogation. He would admit to any crime so fast.
All right, I killed her, all right? We arrested you for shoplifting.
Okay, maybe I was loosely involved in Watergate. Get off my ass or eat it if you're gonna be down there.
Yeah.
And tug on my balls one by one.
Biggest turnoffs. Non-white women and getting my balls tugged on 2 at a time.
Also, you know that shitty ass truck he's always driving? Apparently he sold it for $100,000.
Wait, so he spent $100,000 on engine upgrades plus the original price he bought the car for and sold it for $103,000.
Yeah, like, I guess that's why I'm such a good businessman. You gotta spend money to lose money. Anyway, guys, I need to go ahead and wrap this video up because of time. I'll probably go get my dick sucked.
Ass eaten out.
Balls tugged on, one by one.
Well, I think that the only way that we can really properly end this video is by signing off with a killer smile.
Alright.
Greg, I shouldn't even call you by your fucking name. You're being a motherfucking little stinker, little son of a bitch. You're a little motherfucking stinker. I want you to know that.
Hey guy, I just want to say thank you for sticking around home this video for a very special, exciting announcement. Or you can just skip the end now and watch that. I really make sure you watch the end.
Oh my god. This is insane. I gotta call Danny.
Hello?
Hello?
Drew?
Danny, you gotta come over right now.
What? Now?
Uh-huh.
I gotta show you. What? You want me to come all the way there to watch a video?
Uh-huh.
Do you have any idea how far I am from you right now?
Uh-huh.
So you understand that it was ridiculous of you to call me?
Of course.
And you understand that I am coming over?
Of course.
Goodbye.
Okay, bye.
Wanna make a video?
Okay. Hey guys, welcome back to another beautiful day on YouTube, where I'm going to be showing Danny something insane that I found. And boy, am I excited. Today I'm showing something to Danny that he's never seen before. Hopefully. I believe I haven't seen it, but he hasn't told me what he's showing me yet, so even if I have seen it before, I'm going to pretend I haven't seen it, so as to not hurt his feelings. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that.
You're welcome.
Buckle your seatbelts, everybody, because I think it's safe to say this might be my cringiest video so far.
Even cringier than Hard Rock Nick?
Yeah. So, without further ado, Danny, have you heard of boyfriend roleplay?
It's not porn, is it?
Yeah, I'm gonna be showing you porn today.
Okay.
No
wonder it's gonna be such an uncomfortable video.
Shout out to Hoodrat on Twitter for sending me this first one. And then I was so intrigued that I fell down a rabbit hole for about 4 days. This is all I've been watching for days now. Let's start with the first one. This is the most popular one I've seen.
Jealous boyfriend roleplay ASMR. Is he gonna be whispering in this?
Well, let's find out.
Okay. So how is it? I'm not getting jealous vibes with this guy.
No, don't worry. He gets very specific, and that's the thing with him. It's as if he's having a two-way conversation with the viewer. You are his girlfriend in this situation, but he asks you questions.
I accept.
And we're both. Yeah, I think the boys. With trash.
Is that what he said? What?
Well, that's the thing, is like he's reacting to what we're saying.
Maybe he expected us to say something like, I didn't touch any trash all day. I didn't have to help anybody with that.
It doesn't matter what you say to him. You want to have a conversation because he's such a heartthrob.
Yeah.
And he's your boyfriend. So you want to have a conversation. But it doesn't matter what you say, he kind of goes on this whole narrative.
Yeah, it seems like he answers with really specific things. And it would work well if he answered with more generic things, like, oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I'm starting to feel like there should be like a script.
Yeah, I was just about to say
that.
Yeah, or at least someone in the comments should be like, for those who are interested, here's what you're supposed to say.
No, most of the comments are just people being mad that he puts mid-rolls in and they're trying to fall asleep, and it's like, I made this website with wigs! So basically, in this scenario, we hung out with our friends, our group of friends all day, and didn't invite him. Which he was helping with trash all day, so I don't think he could have come
He was
anyway.
with the boys covered in trash.
Jesse was there.
So this is where shit gets real. He gets up, because he's kind of just like on Tinder, probably, because he's so mad at you. But he gets up because we mentioned Jesse. He fucking hates Jesse. You didn't ask.
You were with the trash boys. Well, Greg is the fastest growing army on the internet.
That's what makes him different from the other names.
You realize Jesse's your ex,
I didn't. Dennis, honestly, I did not.
Dennis, I'm so sorry if I had known.
I feel like he's adding things to the story and we're not allowed to contribute at all. Like,
Yeah.
I can't just be like, well, you know, you fucked all the trash boys, right?
Because he's just going to say whatever he wants to next.
Oh, so we're supposed to be, like, getting a little bit louder there and fighting to it.
Right, because we're getting a little riled up. Okay, props to him, a lot of this makes sense. Yeah, it's just if we had gotten a script beforehand, it would have been very helpful.
Yeah, this is a cold read and we don't even have the lines.
I'm not cute when I'm jealous. Shut up. I'm not.
So you get the idea. I start with that one because it's the most popular one, but there's so much here.
Dennis, my boy Dennis.
Yeah, Dennis has a pretty devoted following.
Is he chewing gum?
Yeah, he does it in every video.
Yeah, but he was asleep. Is he going to show us the thermometer? I'd kind of like to see it. If he does show us the thermometer, I'm going to be kind of impressed if it has like a fever readout.
Yeah, can you imagine?
Because he just stuck it next to the camera. So I was expecting him to show us it and it to say like 70 degrees and be like, I think you have hypothermia.
Maybe we can get the fever down a little bit. So I'll sit here and I'll keep you company.
And that's going to get the fever down?
Yeah, is this guy a doctor? Because that's not true.
Yeah, no, when you go to the doctor and he's like, oh shit, you're burning up 104. I'll just sit here and keep you company.
He calls the receptionist, hey, can you cancel the rest of my appointments for the day? I gotta sit. All right.
Okay, I don't think that this is gonna help.
My parents might hear.
Because I...
He knows that we won't be able to smell.
I can smell it.
Smell good?
I'll give you some ibuprofen.
Ready.
You get everything from. I'm treating you well this time, baby, because I have you some coke.
He's treating me really well. He spent $1 on a Coke.
And then drank most of it.
Yeah, what the fuck?
I like how he mixes in ASMR with it, which I guess makes sense for the video if it's supposed to be sleep-inducing, but for the scenario where
Yeah,
it's
it
like...
totally breaks my immersion. Hey, sweetie, here's your soda.
Okay, thanks. There, can I just drink it? Danny, can you just hand it?
Yeah.
Here you go, Drew.
Why did you put it to the side of the camera?
That's what a boyfriend.
Scenario where
Yeah,
it's
it
like...
totally breaks my immersion. Hey, sweetie, here's your soda.
Okay, thanks. There, can I just drink it? Can I just drink it?
Yeah.
Here you go, Drew.
Why did you put it to the side of the camera?
That's what a boyfriend does.
Do the plots from any of the other ones carry over into this one?
I don't think so.
Because I half expected him to say, because that's what a boyfriend does. You wouldn't go play frisbee with some fucking Jesse. Like, get back into the argument we were having in the last video.
Right.
Also, like, is he supposed to be that close to us in real life? Like, is he having a conversation? Like,
That's what a boyfriend does.
boyfriend roleplay. You're sick with the flu!
It's okay. It's okay.
I want to picture what he thinks we're saying to this. Why does he say, shh, no.
No.
I don't have the flu. My leg's broken. My femur, it's split in half.
I'm tied to this chair. I need to get out of here.
No.
I don't like this look he's giving us.
Oh, drink up. Drink the water.
Stop moving.
You're spilling.
I know. You have one nasty bug.
Hey.
I'm here to take care of
I felt that in real life.
Lucky.
Oh, you're gonna... Oh. Okay.
You just stand up and start peeing. Okay, alright, I deserve that.
I also like to think that this is so immersive. Someone actually with the flu who is about to throw up just throws up all over their phone. Like, oh, I thought it was going in the bucket. No, my phone's covered in throw up.
We're definitely not saying anything. We're vomiting right now. Yeah. So what did you think? I know. I know.
You're still beautiful.
This guy's a treat. Who was saying, no, you will let someone hurt me? entrances, immediate police sirens. It's us from the previous video being rushed to the hospital.
Sorry, what's going on?
I hope it's not your fault. You should apologize for that. Yeah, we're not just gonna drive in circles for hours. Isn't a wolf howling in the background? There's some weird subplot where there's like a werewolf running right for them down. There's like police cars chasing them. Oh! Damn it, we should have predicted this with the full moon tonight.
Sorry about that, guys, but we're back. It's the next day. How'd you do?
I slept great. I decided to try to watch it. I didn't get past like 5 seconds, and yeah, I was out immediately.
Yeah, these are really intense.
Yeah, I'm not sure because I was so relaxed or because I was so scared. I passed out.
Yeah, you were so scared that the only way to escape how bad it was to fall asleep.
Was to go completely unconscious. Yeah.
That's funny you say that about watching them last night because I realized last night that Michaela and her friend Diana have already reacted to this Dennis ASMR guy.
Oh.
I think I didn't notice because I probably started watching that video and was so uncomfortable that I had to turn it off, which is probably what people will do with this one. That's a good sign.
Yeah, that bodes well for us.
So I think my main takeaway so far is the weirder this gets, the more normal where we started seeing. Even boyfriend roleplay, it's like, okay, it's just a guy talking to a camera. But the further you fall into this rabbit hole, the more and more specific the video is. It starts becoming situations that I don't even think I'd want to imagine. Boyfriend saves you from drowning.
Okay.
Because it's always good to pretend you just drown.
Yeah, well maybe it's nice to imagine that if you did drown, your boyfriend would save you.
Yeah.
I've been pushing on your chest for like 20 minutes. There's no explanation for how I feel. It's more than terrifying.
Yeah, me too. I'm the one that almost died.
Yeah, can you be the strong one in this situation?
I'm just scared.
Imagine waking up from being unconscious for 20 minutes because you drowned and your boyfriend's standing there like, I'm so glad you're awake! Help me! What if I'm next?
But you see what I'm saying about like, what a weird specific situation. Boyfriend, I'm sorry I cheated.
ASMR friendly ghost roleplay?
Jealous boyfriend returns. He broke up with you, but he returned from the breakup to be jealous again.
I'm your boyfriend again, alright?
Asthma attack, comfort, after bear attack.
You are not having a good day.
Hey! What the heck happened to your face?
What happened to your face? What's going on here?
What'd you do? I don't like it.
Is this a new makeup look?
Why'd you do this? You get stuck in an elevator. Memory loss comfort. Bipolar comfort. Oh, miscarriage comfort.
Jeez.
Couple comforts burglar?
I'll never steal anything. I'm doing such a bad job.
Don't talk like that.
Werewolf boyfriend? That must be from the other video.
Holy shit, everything's coming together. He's a quiet werewolf.
Yeah, he's like, oh, a full moon! I'm changing!
ASMR boyfriend, girlfriend seizure.
I think if this guy's channel is any indication, then you can pretty much come up with any random scenario and make an ASMR roleplay video and get like 34,000 views.
He makes it seem easy, but I wonder how easy it actually is.
You're awake. Good. I was so scared. I passed out. Why did you do that? Why did you do that? No, I think you're just... I was so scared that you were going to fall off and knock me over. Yeah, we were just where your boyfriend was. Watch out. We're so... Get some front rows. I brought you something. I know, but you're like water.
I can pour it in a cup.
Okay, here you go. I know you've been having a really hard time because your parents just got divorced and you just got attacked by that bear.
It kind of looks like you broke both your legs and fell. That was
See how that seems to be all the time with this toilet. So, and maybe when you're done, like, have a chat with the toilet. Yeah. Teach him about boundaries. Yeah. Poop in his mouth. Poop in his mouth. Shh. No. Shh. No. I know. Okay. I know you're scared. I know I'm scared. I know. We're so scared. So scared. Okay, we'll be back later. I'm so scared.
All this shit is making me so uncomfortable.
Yeah, I feel like I just need to like get up and go somewhere.
Yeah, like even out of this state.
Yeah, but what if we went to like one state and then
a different state?
Yeah, and then a different state.
We
should think of something to do when we get to each state. That would be cool.
To pass the time.
Yeah.
We could drown in every state.
I was thinking more something like perform the live comedy show that we've been writing for the past 5 months.
Oh, the thing we've been writing for the past 5 months.
Mm-hmm. The thing that we're gonna go on tour with.
Oh, we should do that.
Yeah.
That's right, baby. We're going on tour. Me, Drew Good.
Me, Danny Gonzalez.
And Curtis Connor. Yep, it's true. I'm going on tour with Drew and Danny. It's gonna be so.
That's great, Curtis.
That's right. We're going on tour.
That's why we got these jackets.
Mm-hmm. We're going to wear them on tour.
And we're hoping that by simply going on a nationwide tour, we can finally prove once and for all that we are not the same person.
We always get comments in our videos that our styles are super similar and we get super similar.
People get us mixed up.
So we figured the only real way to prove that we're two different people is to be seen together in the same room
by as many people as possible, about 500 to 1,000.
Right now we've only announced these cities, so if you live near one of these cities, get your tickets. If you don't live in these cities, there's a good chance that we will still be coming to your cities after we go to these cities. Yeah. We wrote basically like an hour-and-a-half long comedy show.
There's gonna be songs, there's gonna be sketches, there's gonna be some stuff we've already filmed that's gonna play on the screen, and then we don't have to do anything. It'll be on the screen, but most of it's gonna be live in person.
And if us just sitting here talking hasn't been enough to convince you, we also just released a song and music video on my channel. It's actually the opener of the show, and it's about us not being the same person.
It basically sets up the premise of the show. So if you want to get an idea of what the show might be like, the song's a good place to start. So yeah, check that out on his channel, and then in that video we'll probably tell you to watch this one.
What's up, Greg? I hope you're all having a great 2019. Welcome back to another episode of What's up, Greg? I hope you're all having a great 2019. I know I am. How about you, Drew?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I think it's safe to say that everyone knows by now we are both celibate.
Yes, both big virgins.
Big virgins. Very celibate. Despite both being married.
Yeah, despite both having wives, we're virgins for lives.
Virgins for lives despite the wives.
Despite the fact that everybody on the internet knowing that we're both virgins, that doesn't stop people from imagining a world in which we're not.
We're not virgins.
I've been sent this fanfic a few times, and I think Drew has as well.
Yeah, a couple times.
It's called House of Gold, and it appears to be a fan fiction about Drew and I.
Which is crazy. I would never do that.
No, absolutely not. Drew disgusts me. He's an awful looking man, and he's even awesome.
I love awful.
Yeah, he's all bloody.
It's like muscle bands. It's very incredible.
Okay, so there's this fan fiction called House of Gold. It actually has 2,500 reads, which is pretty surprising. A fan fiction about us has a couple thousand views.
Apparently this is about Danny moving in with his best friend and secretly dying. Good, that's me. After his husband died in Afghanistan. To Ooh. Also went into the cat.
There are 9 parts to this. I'm curious to see how much of this is taken from reality, like, because right off the bat, it's wrong that we have girlfriends. And even more wrong that one of our significant others was in war in Afghanistan. Danny looked at the apartment where his best friend and crush of 3 years waited. He saw him in the window. His heart started beating so fast.
Too fast.
What?
Beating too fast.
Oh, why did I read that as so fast?
Because they spelled it wrong. Also, I like beating too fast. Like, it sounds like a medical emergency.
Oh, it's true. Hey. Oh. Fuck. This door just ends right there.
Yeah.
He collapses to the ground
Yeah.
and dies. Hey, silly, get in!
He said, and Hen gulped and pulled his luggage into the house.
Is Hen another character?
Yeah, there's like a hen in the corner, just one quick shot. Oops.
So Hen gulped and pulled your luggage into my house. Oh, Hen is like the butler of the house.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so this is I forgot you have a hen butler.
Can we reenact this as we go?
Yeah, if there's yeah. So do a hug.
Oh, you just like stand there, trying to figure out why your heart's beating so fast. I've been so lonely.
She went missing? She died.
I guess she went missing and we assumed she died. Where did she go? She would never go to war in the first place. But then while there, she like has her own side mission she feels she needs to accomplish while she's there.
That's so brace of her. She loved you.
Drew stared at him for a minute. All right.
No, I'm still having a heart attack. Let's get you settled in. And then he helped him into his room. It's a 1-bedroom place, so you'll have to share a room with me. He's smiling.
It'll be like a sleepover.
Totally.
Then there was a knock at the door, and Danny followed Drew to the door, where they found a girl with long brown hair and big purple eyes waving. Her eyes waving.
They're purple. Whoa, what the fuck?
Hi, said Drew.
Hi, she said, flipping her hair back, revealing her badass studded belt. Wait,
her hair was in the way of her belt.
I'm picturing when she flipped it back like this. It felt so long.
Her badass studded belt around her black jeans and black top that had sleeves to her.
Wait, what?
To her middle arm, her third of 3 arms. So basically, purple eyes. Everything else is black. She's kind of goth.
I'm your neighbor Jackie, she said happily.
I feel okay. There's no consistency with her. To the brand of being very goth, and she's just like, I'm your neighbor.
Wait, and I already live here. It's not saying I move in. You're coming to live with me, and she's coming to introduce herself.
And then we both shake her hand. I'm assuming at the same time.
So she's standing there like this.
And then the interaction ends. If you need anything, come on over, she said, and then left. She was nice.
Wait, so this interaction is,
hi, I'm your neighbor Jackie. You need anything, let me know.
She was nice.
And pretty cute.
Danny felt a pain in his heart.
As his heart attack continues. Was Drew totally straight? He always wondered if he was bi because of how he flirted with him sometimes on Skype. We've interacted, we've hung out, but we never flirt in real life in this universe. There's never like sexual tension when we hug or whatever. Only through Skype.
He didn't know if he would tell him he's gay and he's in love with him. Then Drew gave him a sweet smile and he felt warm again. So this is the second part. This part's called Heavy.
At the couch. Not on it, or at the couch.
Like, I'm sitting cross-legged on the floor in front of the couch.
Like, take that, couch. They turned on a movie and watched some funny TV shows. We turned on a movie, ignore it, and watched some funny TV shows. Drank all nights until it the rising sun. Hey, Dan, look. Dan stumbled over and then tripped and fell right into my arm. Whoa.
Oh, sorry.
Suddenly they were starting each other's eyes. Their faces started itching closer and closer when suddenly there was a knock at the door.
Oh!
Drew blushed and let go of the embrace and went to the door. Hello?
He asked as he opened the door. Then there were 2 guys in black ski masks and they grabbed Drew and threw him down the apartment stairs and they ran off. They kidnapped him! Danny tried to run after the van but couldn't run as fast as the car, obviously.
It's a car.
Yeah, although that would be a cool, different part of this story if I was like an Olympic sprinter. I caught up to the car, just grabbed onto the back bumper and stopped it. He called the cops and cried in the apartment. Then suddenly he got a message on YouTube that said, if you want to see him alive again, make a video about 10 reasons why the Paul brothers are awesome, and you're wrong. He gasped.
Wait, prediction. Is this person more of a fan of the Paul brothers, and this is a fan fiction wherein we just admit that the Paul brothers are better than us?
This isn't a fan fiction where we fall in love. It's a fan fiction where, like, you get kidnapped and murdered, and I have to make a video apologizing
or
to the
you'll
Paul
get murdered too.
Yeah. Okay, so this is the next part. It just skips ahead. There was a knock at the door. Danny went over to it and gasped. Logan Paul!
Meanwhile, somewhere in coastal Rica, Drew had a bag on his head and he was punched hard.
Let me go! I never got to tell Danny I love him! Well, in that case...
Then he was shoved into a van and they started driving.
What?
Are they gonna take me back so I can tell you I love you?
They kidnapped you and took you to a different country. Punched you once, and you said, but wait, I want to go back and tell him I love him. Okay. Okay. Fine. Danny made tea for Logan, and him and Logan looked at him sweetly.
Looked at who sweetly?
Me and Logan both looked at me sweetly.
Okay. I'm so sorry. The Team 10 will help you find him.
I almost kissed him before he...
It's okay. They looked sweet at each other. You look sweet. You look sweet. I'm always here for you. Logan leaned in and kissed Danny lightly on the lips, and in a moment of desire and desperate, he pulled Logan close and kissed him harder. They started making out, and Logan got on Danny and started rubbing on him. They made out and wiggled around the couch until Danny broke away.
They made out and wiggled around the couch. I picture this as two separate activities. Like, they made out,
yeah,
and then they got on the couch and just sort of like...
wiggled around.
I can't. Drew.
Oh, but he was a loser.
That's a question.
But he was a loser? Go Logan, go away.
Go Logan, go away.
Go Logan, go away. And he grunted and left mad. Danny went to his room to cry.
All right, part 4.
The door slowly opened and Drew limped into the apartment and fell on the floor.
Danny,
he said hoarsely. That's not horse like, that's horse like horse. So I say it as a horse would say it. Danny!
Drew, you're a horse.
And then you ran to pick him up and help him stay. You grabbed him and and they made out right there.
Right there?
Right there!
In the apartment? Gross!
When they stopped, they smiled at each other.
Be my boyfriend?
Yeah.
What is that interaction? That's like, none of the dialogue in this is like natural. Be my boyfriend?
Yes.
But I have to tell you, before you came back, Logan was here. And we made out.
Logan pale? He roared.
Roar, you have to roar.
Logan pale?
Logan pale! I'm sorry. Drew started crying and ran down the stairs. Then Jackie looked Drew's way that he was running and then came in. Danny was crying and told her what was going on. So Jackie was just like standing outside.
Just waiting. After the last interaction ended, she went outside and waited.
Yeah, she was like, let me know if you need anything.
And she's just outside the door.
You should do something romantic to show your story and that he is your one and only. You're right.
He wiped the tears off and Jackie grabbed the camera and started recording. Danny looked solely into the camera with love in his eyes.
Hi Greg, today I finally told Drew I love him like I said I would. Did I tell my YouTube audience that I was gonna tell Drew I love him?
I guess so.
Hey, I know there's like 1.8 million of you, but please nobody tell Drew.
Weird flex, but okay.
I'm gonna tell Drew I love him in my next video. Please no one spoil the surprise.
What did you say?
But before that, someone else came over and I kissed them. I love you, Drew, and it will never happen again. You are my light and joy, and I would be proud to be your husband.
Whipped a tear. Whipped a tear from her face and sniffled and turned off the camera.
This part's called The Story So Far.
Is this just like a recap of everything we read?
Warning. Suicide and sex scene.
They gave it away!
What the fuck is gonna happen? Suicide and sex scene? Meanwhile, in Chicago, Drew was at a sushi restaurant.
When someone sat beside him. Drew Gooden? He said. He looked up. Jake Paul? He almost flinched. How do you almost flinch?
You only thought about it.
I thought about flinching.
So there's nothing physical. It's just
exactly. Meanwhile, in my head, don't flinch,
don't flinch. Yeah, I heard you and Danny had a rough thing happen. Then he posted this. And he pulled out his phone and went to a video and opened it to let him watch. Danny was looking at the camera intense and started talking. Today, I finally told Drew it will never happen again. Never kiss him again. I am with someone else. And then there was a sniffled sound and someone was behind the camera. Danny started to cry silently, but tried to look together. I think someone
edited it. Yeah, out of order.
To make it look like I'm saying something totally natural. Today, I finally told Drew it will never happen again. Never kiss him again. I am with someone else.
And I'm just like, this is so natural. This is how he talks in real life.
He uploaded a 3-second long YouTube video.
As he does.
Let me buy you a drink. And Jake ordered sake, an Asian drink. They started drinking and talking and laughing and having a good time.
Maybe I was wrong about you, Jake.
Jake put his arm around him, confrontingly.
Of course, baby. They both drunkenly left the bar and stumbled to the hotel room Jake was staying in. Jake started kissing him and pushing him to the bed, and they made out there. Then they started doing it. But Drew didn't know about the camera. It was being live. What the fuck, Jake? That's
Jake's
illegal.
Damn. I like how whoever wrote this has such a way with words. Like, they really know how to write romance. They stumbled back to the hotel and started doing it.
I love you, Jake, cried Drew on the stream. Danny and Jackie watched, shocked and dumbfounded as they watched. Jackie looked at Danny, then blacked at the video. First, I look at you, then I look black at the video.
How could he? Denny stromed around the house.
Jackie tried to call him down. Denny! Denny! But Danny opened the window and jumped! Jackie screamed and called 011. Did they write this in like 30 seconds? Just it's a bit. No time to proofread, no time to edit. Wait, do you know what 011 is? Alright, I'm calling 011.
Hello, my friend has just jumped off the balcony. Well, it looks like it's the next part now.
Drew woke up with a hangover and threw up.
Oh.
Then he heard his phone ring and he picked it up. It was Jackie yelling "I" to the phone. I, and calling him shit for what he did to Danny.
What?
Said Drew. He said he found someone else?
What? No, he didn't. I'm sending you the video he made for you. Then she hung up and he got the notification for it. He opened it, and his lover spoke words of love right from the heart. He spun around and glared at Jake.
You liar! He screamed. Then he threw his phone at Jake and ran out. Meanwhile, in the suicide hospital,
Danny was sitting in a chair watching a TV show when a nurse said, "You have a guest." He expected Jackie again with some McDonald's or something, but instead, Drew.
He flinched. Okay, so
at least I flinched this time instead of gasping again.
Or thinking about flinching like I did.
What do you want, traitor? He hissed at him.
Jake lied to me. He made me think you moved on. And I said,
are we even? Can we be together?
You can forgive me.
I do. Forgive me?
Yes.
Then they embraced and
kissed. Danny pulled away and knelt down and pulled a box out. Thanks.
I was going to do this somewhere better, but will you marry me?
Drew cried happy tears and nodded.
And they made me
out again. Let's get you out of here, said Drew.
Oh, my bones are still broken.
I'm gonna rescue you from the hospital.
You like grabbed me and hold my bones like. Danny got out of bed where his fiance was sleeping, and he went to the bathroom. Then he spotted something in the sink that he guessed Drew forgot. He picked it out of the sink and looked. It had 2 lines and was a pregnancy test. He busted out of the bathroom. Drew, he said, and Drew sleepily got up and then gawked at what was in his hand.
Wait,
gawked? What is this? Are you?
Wait, what the fuck is happening? He looked down ashamed. I'm going to the doctor tomorrow to check. Please, go with me.